How are you guys? Today it's Saturday. I'm gonna show you how to take advantage during the weekend of um, binary options, since we know that the markets they don't move during the weekend. So what we have here in front of me is a IQ option. Yes, IQ option, and I'm going to show you the indicators that I'm using to take advantage of binary options. Well, one of the great things about binary options is it's pure gambling. I mean, okay, even though it's pure gambling, but you can minimize your risk, and also if you have enough capital to expand while you are trading, especially using the strategy that I'm going to be teaching you, it's so much easier to make money. Like, it's as if you will never lose. It's like every time you lose you get a chance to make even more money. So say maybe for someone that has like 1,000 rands, maybe let's say $1,000, since we work in dollars here. Say maybe you have $1,000. If you have $1,000, what you're gonna be risking is only $1. Even when you have also maybe $100, you're also gonna be risking only $1. But I recommend that if you're gonna be using the strategy, at least have $1,000 in your account. I mean, you can try with $100, but it's a bit risky. Yeah. So let's begin. The name of the strategy is called the martingale strategy. What you're basically doing here is, you every time that you lose a trade, you're gonna compound times by 2. So that means if you went on a trade and then you lost, maybe with $1, you placed a trade with $1, then you lost at $1, then you're gonna use $2 the second time you go into the trade. After running with that $2, and then say maybe you also lose that $2, you're gonna compound it, make it $4, and then trade with that $4. And then after that, if you lose it, you also go to $8. So you get it. So you always doubling. What I always suggest that people should do is, if you lost more than 4 times, call it a day. I don't know if you have more money to play around it, then fine, maybe you can continue compounding and compounding. Maybe, like, let's say for someone who has like $1,000 in their account, for them to be risking that much, like say maybe they lose $1, $2, from $2 they go $4, from $4 $8, from $8 it becomes big. It becomes $16. Now from $16 you go to $32. So some of us can't afford to lose that much, but maybe for someone who has maybe $1,000 in their account can afford to risk that much of their account. Not for someone who has only $100 in their account. So enough with the strategy. Now I need to show you how you're gonna set up these indicators. I will explain all those lines that you see here, what they mean. Let's go to our indicators here, and then we have Bollinger Bands, then you have Awesome Oscillator, then you have Moving Average 60, then you have Moving Average 15, you have Moving Average 2. Now I will hide all my moving averages so that you can see my Bollinger Bands without the moving averages. So this is my screen with just the Bollinger Bands. If you wanted to install the Bollinger Bands, you will go, there they are, but then we already have them installed. So I'm going to show you the settings on Bollinger Bands. Your setting, your period must be 5. Well, I mean your right hand side period must be 5 and your left hand side period should be 34. Then you're gonna apply that and leave it like that, and then you will have to add moving average. Moving average, you'll make it one will be white, simple moving average. As you can see, SMA period must be 2. You apply that as well, and then you will also, sorry, I forgot to show, then you place show since I've shown you that how it's done. Then you'll go to setting on your 15 EMA, exponential moving average. Your period should also be 15, color blue. Then you apply. Let's show that as well. Then you go to moving average 60, settings. The period must be 60, type must be SMA, color must be blue. Apply. You can make it any color as long as it's going to be a different color from the other lines that you see in our charts there. Then you apply that also, and then okay, let's show that as well. And now your awesome oscillator, there is no need for you to change its parameters, to edit its parameters. You can leave them the way they are. On Bollinger Bands, like I said, the period will be 34. You're gonna change it to 34. I think when you apply them on default setting, it's gonna be 14, but you're gonna change it to 34 and your deviation to 2, and then apply. Leave everything else the way it is. So now we gonna start. Okay, before I go to that, now your buying and selling condition, higher and lower, this is what we're gonna be looking at. You see your white line here where it crosses above your blue line, and the trend is going up. If you look at the bottom here, you can see that this is an uptrend. I mean, oh no, if you look at this, you can see it's an uptrend, but then we have this line here, this light blue line here. This represents your long-term moving average. It supports your long-term trend. So if the graph is below this blue line here, it won't be safe for you to place a buy trade. You can only place a sell trade. Also, if you look at your awesome oscillator here, every time the graph is below this line here, also the awesome oscillator is on the is below 0. Okay, this is our 0 here. As you can see, that means if it's above, it's positive. If it's below, it's negative. So since it's still below this blue line here, your moving average 60, you only gonna be selling. You're only gonna be looking for selling opportunities. You won't buy, because if you buy, you will be taking a huge risk of losing. because what we are trying to do here is trying to minimize the amount of losses that we make, so we won't be exposed to too much risk, as we are using also this tool that was created by this guy Martingale. They call it the Martingale strategy, but what it basically is it's a money management system. Okay, now we finished with that. So as soon as this thing goes above, as you can see now, it's going above this powder blue line, and you look at the bottom here on your awesome oscillator. It is also your awesome oscillators, the bars have also moved to the top side, so now you can start buying. At some cases this thing will just shoot up, you don't even come back to test this line, but it normally does that because that's what forex does. It always testing the points. As you can see, it bounced here and then went back up. Now the best conditions where you can buy in this market, after this thing has gone above, I mean, what I'm gonna explain will apply also if it goes below. Binary options works like forex. It works like the normal market that you are always watching. The only difference is that it's faster than maybe say forex trading, what I call spread betting. In this case, you only buying a contract with a certain amount. You don't bet for the spread, since there is no spread here. There's only commission when you are winning or losing or whatever. So as you can see here, remember those two moving averages, those ones, your 2 moving average and your 15 moving average. You want to use these as your references. Every time they intersect, every time this white and blue line intersect, provided that it's above this line or below this line here, you're gonna look for an opportunity to buy. Okay, if it's below, you're gonna look for let's scroll back here. If you look here, you look at this here, it just crossed below, and then you go to the bottom. As you can see, your awesome oscillator is also expanding downwards. It's red and it's below your zero line here, so it's safer for you to only place a sell trade when your moving average 60 is below and your 2 lines here, your moving average 15 and 2 have crossed. As you can see here, you would have sold here as well. In this case, looking at this, since it went above here, you would have bought here. I don't know if you would have won or lost, but it looked like it was a very short trend. But then let's get back here. As you can see, these lines have crossed here, so I'm gonna buy with what? With $1, and you can see at the bottom here also. So let's say high. If I lose this trade, I will compound by 2. I'm using a demo account because this is for tuition purposes. I don't want to risk my money teaching people how to do this. So what you're gonna do, you will let the trade run until it finishes the time here. As you can see, there's your time there. You're gonna let this trade run until that time runs out, and then you place another trade. You must always change this number here, make it 2. depending on which strike are you on, whether it's your first strike, second strike, or third strike. But you must always change that to be 2 in case you lose, so that you won't have to rush into changing that. You might end up making mistake trying to put 2 and then you'll find that it's 12. Here's another buying opportunity. We are buying again. Okay, looks like we're gonna lose this one, but we'll wait for it until it runs out. Only then we can place a trade towards the other direction. And we remember, we're not selling, we're only buying if we are above this line here, and also your awesome oscillator is at the top of your 0 line. We are only buying, we are not selling. That's gonna help you stay on the safe side. That's another $1. Okay, you wait for another buying opportunity since you're still above here. If it goes above this, then we're gonna buy. Okay, we're buying that. Change that to 2. Sorry, always change it to the number that you'll be compounding to next. I'm hoping that we lose this one so that I can show you how this works. Let's wait for it. Yes, looks like we're gonna lose this one. No, looks like we also winning this one. I'm looking for chance so that we can lose here, so I can show you how it works after a loss. You'll wait again. Okay, and slightly didn't go above. Almost went above. If this one goes above, then we're gonna buy. Yeah, we buy this one again, and we wait. Hopefully we'll lose this one, and then we can compound to 2. As you can see, awesome oscillator still at the top here, still above. Another thing that you'll have to be careful with is that if your awesome oscillator is red like this, you mustn't buy in that case. At least wait to see a green bar like this one, then you can buy. As you can see, every time it shows your green bar, it goes up, but if it shows a red bar, it goes down. Yeah, that's what it basically does. But yes, in this case we are only buying. Now let's wait and see. Doesn't look like we're gonna be losing anytime soon here. I was hoping that we could lose this one, but now we're not losing it. I guess we have to get one trade that we can lose on purpose, because you see the way I trade following these indicators, it's very hard to lose. So that's another advantage. So we've made like $3 now. Let's change that to 1. It looks like now it's changing direction. As you can see, it is intersected here. Okay, another opportunity, but I don't recommend it, that you can do after the trend has gone up. Since it started going up from here, up, and then tried, as you can see, the gap is smaller here, so it's dangerous to sell it. It's always best if you are only buying. But as you go on, the gap between your moving average 60 and your trend keeps on getting bigger. So in that case where you find yourself in that situation, as you can see how big the space is between here and there, and then maybe you see a sell opportunity, you'll wait until these lines cross. After they cross, then you can sell. You might be lucky that if it goes down here, then it's as you can see, whoever that placed the trade here definitely won this trade. As you can see how long it took before it actually went back up. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's just about it. So now let's wait for it to finish doing its thing. But it looks like, okay, another uptrend. Let's say higher. Hopefully we're gonna lose this one. Hopefully. Let's wait for it. Wait for it to run. But looking at the way it has moved now, it should change direction. It's been going up for long. But then again, it's the market. The market, you'll never know what it's gonna do next. So to those that are interested in also trading forex, you guys, you need to know that this is if you want to know how forex moves, let's say you wanna do forex trading, not binary options, I think it's best you first understand how binary options work. If you can understand what I just showed you now here on how everything works here, you can also trade forex, which is spread betting, not contract betting like this. You can trade forex by making a reference to the movement here. I mean, what you see happening here, this is a 5-second time frame. Even if you opened like a let's say 1 minute or 1 hour or 1 day time frame, you'll be seeing the same movement that you are seeing here. The indicators will be behaving the same way that they are behaving here. So, oh shit, we missed that one. Well, it's fine, let's wait. So what I was saying is that you will find the same setups, the same movement, even if you're trading for it. It's the same as binary option. There is no difference at all. The only difference is that the brokers in binary options, they you only bet using contract. You buy contracts with $1. What you are earning is another dollar. Actually, you're gonna get also $1. Let's say high on this one. You're betting $1 for that. You're betting $1 for that contract to get $1. But then it depends on the time and the day and also the volatility in the market. Then they're gonna charge you commission instead of having a spread. Like when you are trading in forex, the brokers get paid by the spread. So if these times to you are something that you are familiar with, you should know what I'm talking about. Commission and the spread. You know how brokers work. So if you know how the commission brokers work, also binary options works the same way. But the difference is that there's something that's in binary options. If you had to trade forex with binary options platforms, they have something called the multiplier. In forex, it's called the lot size. So it works the same way. It's called the leverage. Okay, now let's wait. It doesn't seem like we're gonna be losing anytime soon. I'm waiting for this thing. I'm hoping now it's gonna change direction, but it seems like it's only going up and up. It's not planning to go down anytime soon. Okay, we won't buy. We're gonna wait until it passes here, then we'll buy. You saw that it didn't go up, so it decided to go back down. We're just gonna wait until it touches here, then we'll buy. Another thing that maybe you can use to help you guide you can have let's go here, horizontal line. You can apply a horizontal trend line. Then you will place your line like this and then wait for this thing to break above this line. If it breaks above this line, you know that you're gonna be buying. Is you will buy if it crosses above that line. Maybe get another line, just 2 lines, and then this line you'll be placing it here on your previous support. Okay, looks like we're gonna lose this one finally. Now you see it has broken below this line. Your moving average, your long moving average, long time frame, and it has crossed here at the top. Your blue and red line, they have crossed here. Now you'll be looking for another selling opportunity since it has gone down and then consolidated. Since I told you it always consolidates, tries to test this point again. See, it has gone below that point. So okay, sorry, oh shit, we missed that opportunity. Okay, no need to panic. We'll wait for another opportunity. I forgot to put in the values. Now you see how important it is to always put the number that you're going to be compounding up with there, because as you can see now, I would have put in the 2 and I would have won this trade already. But here's another opportunity, so let's sell. Would be great if we lost this one as well, and yeah, it would be fantastic so that we can also compound again, so I can show you how it works, this compounding business. The nice thing about this is that you always stay almost at the same level where you were, because you see, if you place your trade with $1 and then you lost that $1, then you compound by 2, that means you're gonna be getting as you can see here, $1.76. That means your $2 will be back and you will have 76 cents on top of your $2, and the $1 that you lost before is also back, so you'll come back even with some profit. So it's worth it. It's a win-win situation. Okay, let's wait for that one. I'm planning that we will trade it, push it up until it reaches makes at least $10. You see, now we are sitting at 15. We're gonna change that to 1 since we lost that. I mean, we won that trade. Look for another selling opportunity since this thing here, your longer time frame moving average 60 is still at the top. We are looking for a selling opportunity. Now the gap is big now, so if it crosses here, but if it's still below here, you won't buy. But if this goes above that, maybe you can buy. Let's wait for it. You see, if it's getting smaller like this, it means that it's gonna push up like hard, trying to go and test this point here. As I said before, it's up to you. You can buy it if the gap is big enough and this thing is crossed above this line. But if you want to be safe, just like me, you will only be selling if it's below this line here. Let's move this moving average, put it here. We're gonna wait for a breakout here or over here. As you can see, this thing is in a range bound market now. It's bouncing up and down. So as soon as this thing breaks above here, we're gonna buy it. If it breaks below here, you're gonna sell it. But also, if you are buying under the conditions that your awesome oscillator has moved above, as you can see, it has started to move above here, but it hasn't gone all the way up. Yeah, this is how you avoid trading markets like this one. As you can see, I haven't placed a trade. I'm still waiting for it to break out of this. Now look at this. Look at what's happening at the bottom here. So now you're gonna say lower. You will say lower, and then change that to 2 in case we lose this trade. This is a guessing game, guys. There's no magic here. There's no science whatsoever or big math. It's pure gambling. You just need to know how to do it the right way and follow your indicators. Trust them. And you mustn't hesitate if you see an opportunity to buy or sell. Every time you see these lines crossing, provided that the conditions at the bottom are also have also been met. Now we're sitting at $6. Nice. And it's been 32 minutes. It's been 32 minutes since we've been doing this, and we've made like $6. If you're trading forex, that's $6. It will take you long to make it, depending on your leverage, of course, and your lot size. Okay, looks like a buying opportunity, can you see? But this thing hasn't gone above, so it's not safe yet. There we go. Now it's going above. Now let's wait for it to consolidate. Let's wait for it to consolidate. Wait for it to go down. There we go. Now it's consolidating. It has to test this point before it goes back up. If it goes above this line here, then we're gonna say higher again. There we go. You see, since now it has gone above your awesome oscillator and also has gone above your 60 longer time frame moving average line. Now it's the safe time for you that you can buy this market. This one looks like it's gonna be a loss. I doubt we're gonna win it. Let's wait and see. Yes, it's a loss. Okay, that's fine. We'll wait for another buying opportunity. Now we'll be using 2. And now you move your line there and your moving average line at the bottom also here. Now we wait. If it goes below this but hasn't gone below this, we won't be selling. We'll wait until it goes below this, and that we wait. Safer is always better. Better safe than sorry, as you know the saying. Okay. Let's see that. We move this one here. As you can see, they cross here. You say higher. They have crossed here and they have tested at the bottom here. You have to say higher there. You wait for it. Another win. 7. We only need maybe 4 more trades now, and then we gonna be done. If we don't lose, then we change that to 1 and we wait. You can see it's going down again. It's going down and touches your longer time frame moving average. It's still above here, so here's a buying opportunity. Here is a buying opportunity. Why am I saying it's a buying opportunity? Because it touched here and went back up. See what happened here as well. It's touched here and went above this line. So that's another way you can see a buying opportunity. Okay, that looks like it's gonna be a loss, but we wait. We don't make any move. We are looking for a selling opportunity now, since it has gone below this line again, and the conditions at the bottom tell us that we have to sell. Okay. It looks like we won. Okay, let's wait for it. Since you see it's still below here, and at the top here it has gone above. We need to be sure this thing has to be above this line. Your candles have to be above this line. Now you see it's playing within these lines here. This is how I catch this thing. If it's gonna be a range bound market, it always does this same thing over and over. After it touches the top there, or gets very close to the top, it will start coming down. If it doesn't break through up until this point, it's gonna start coming down. But if it does, I am buying it. That means it's going up even more. You see what's happening. But we wait for it. It must cross here first, then we'll know what to do. If it crosses, then we'll sell it, because it has touched the top here. Then we sell it. You sell and wait, because since it has touched here and then decided to go back down again, the chances are this thing will be coming down here. So forex works exactly the same way as you can see here on binary options. It works exactly the same way. This thing keeps on testing the levels. Now the graph wants to come and test here, but the Bollinger Bands are closing. This momentum here is getting tired. Let's wait for it. Let's wait for it. Let's not assume where it's gonna go. Okay, now 30 minutes left now. Sorry, 30 seconds left. What did I tell you? Look at what's happening. Look at what's happening. What did I tell you? This thing wants to test down here on this line, just like it did when it was here down here. It wanted to test up there, and it did that, but it didn't break this point, so it decided to go all the way back down. That's how this thing works. We got 8 now, and now there's one more trade. It broke through. We are selling. We are selling. See, it has broken through, and we're gonna move your no, just for now let's leave our moving average line like this. But if this thing decides to turn here, then we're gonna take this line here, your moving average, put it below while it decided to continue down. But if maybe it turned and went up like this, we would have moved it down here so that we can monitor it again. If it goes up again and test that top level, then we'll know what to do. One more trade and we are done for the day. Imagine if you could actually do this using this strategy and trade like I trade, as you saw how I trade. $10 a day. If you're living in a country like South Africa, that's like 130 bucks a day. If you are not working, you are a student, I mean, think about it. 130 bucks a day every day. That means in a week you will make like let's say 500 rands. In fact, more than 500 rands a week. If you are making at least $10 a day every day in only a space of 1 hour of your time. In fact, it's not even an hour, as you can see here in the video. It has only been 42 minutes, 40, in fact less than 40, yeah, 43 minutes, and you have made your $10. So thank you guys for watching. If you need any information on how to contact me, on how to get in touch with me, need mentorship, that was free advice from me, because I believe that information that involves anything that can help people, that can free people from poverty, that information must be free. And if anyone is selling you information as such, the only thing that I will make a person pay for is my indicators, custom indicators, to those that are doing forex. And in binary options and also forex, I would only make you pay for mentorship, not for knowledge. The knowledge that I offer you is free. I spent years collecting it, and to get to a level and a point where I am, yeah, I will show you my number where you can contact me, or email address where you can talk to me. Okay, that's done. Let's go to that. I am running too many apps. at the same time. I just want to open this so I can write you down my email address so you can contact me on my email address in case you find this video but you don't know who to talk to. Yeah, I'm also writing a book. I'm just gonna write my email address down here and my phone number. Let's just scroll down. I'm also writing a book, by the way, a book that's gonna help in trading forex and binary options. So yeah, I have a lot of time on my side, so I decided to start writing books. I like writing. I like helping people. That's my email address. My phone number, you can also find me on WhatsApp. My phone number is 0 I forgot my number. I'm always changing numbers. Okay, 061 417 5186. 061 417 5186. Yes, that's my number. If you are dialing outside of South Africa, it's +27. That's our dialing code. And another number that you can get me on WhatsApp. On the top number, I'm available on both WhatsApp and also on call, in case you want to call me or send me an SMS or whatever. 081 That's my second number, but it's not always on. So especially if you wanna call me, but if you are sending me a WhatsApp, you will get a hold of me. But in most cases, it doesn't work. I don't use it. I only use it for data and for taking WhatsApp texts. So yeah, anyone that needs help regarding binary options, martingale strategy, or you just want to make some money in the market, let me know. I will show you how to do it and to do it safe, as you saw. Okay, thank you guys. Bye.